Hey, how you going, Melvin? Hello? Mike, sorry. Mike, not Melvin. Got you mixed up. Hey, Rob. I think I already said that, but hello again. Trying to look for my drawer knife. For some reason I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Found it. You can stop panicking now. Hey, Will, Randy, MT, Cold Fortune Gaming. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, mate. Hey, John. All good. Well, thanks for dropping in, buddy. All good, Randy. Hey, Ben. Fair enough, Randy. Morning here. You'd know that, I suppose. PM. That's Central Time? No, it's not Central Time. You're hiding, huh, Ben? Hey, Melvin. There's Melvin. So, Spontoon Hexhawk. It's going to be the only one in existence, so I don't plan on making another one. Unless I'm specifically commissioned to do so. Hey, Matt. Hey, Jared. Hey, Moondog. Yeah, Melvin. Good movie. Hey, Ed. All good, mate. Don't crash the semi. They're expensive. You trying to kill Ed? Ben, that's not very nice. Lethal. All right. So it depends on the class, Will. I run several different classes. My intro to blacksmithing class, which I require people to take unless they can prove prior education, is a 3-hour class. It's $199, and it can be, well, it's $199 for one person, $350 for two. Yes, I do know they make rip and crosscut saws, but the hacksaw has a thinner profile, which means that the wedge is less likely to pop out after it's driven. That is not an STB made draw knife, no. It's a very old French one. Yeah, glue doesn't always work. Shears quite easily, actually. I like a nice thin kerf so that I can get a lot of good compression. Hey, back 40. How you going? I don't know when I'm going to get to that forge efficiency video that Alex mentioned me about. Probably when I get around to building my new forge. All good, Will. Check out my Facebook page, go to the services tab, and all of my classes are listed there, so if you're looking for further information. Yeah. I'm alright, Gordon. How you doing? Yeah. Okay, Ben. I'll take your word for it. I don't need to investigate that claim too much. What type of grinder do I have? I have a fire ant made by Fire Pants Fabrication, although they don't make them anymore. They now make the Scorpion. So 2x72, 2 horsepower. My vice let go. That wasn't nice. I'll do that again. Single phase, 2 horsepower. New forge I'm going to make. Probably a brick forge again. Apparently, Saber Striker is sending me a ribbon burner, or a Venturi ribbon burner. So if that arrives, it might end up becoming part of the new forge build. If not, it'll probably just be another brick forge, much like the one I've got, except it's going to have doors on it. I'm getting sick of having such a thoroughly inefficient forge. Oh, fun, Gordon. I get a few of those occasionally. 84 Engineering is fantastic. Ewan's a great guy. Yeah, don't have anything bad to say about Ewan. I actually did own a noob grinder back when they were still the noob grinder. I traded it for the fire ant. Vastly superior machine for about the same price. If you could afford the Gibson 72, that would be what I would recommend, because that thing is just beastly. Just called the old bill. Excellent. Yeah, if I could afford a Gibson 72, I'd probably buy one. It's a company much like any other. That country. He's a supplier of blacksmith's goods and grinders and stuff like that. That's pretty much the beginning and end of it. He's just another blacksmithing supplier. I keep my opinions of people and companies separate. And as far as I'm aware, they haven't really launched their products yet. So as far as the quality of the products go, and I'll probably never buy anything from Alec. Partly on principle and partly because he's based in the States and paying that shipping would kill me. But I have plans, if I can get the finances, to if and when I have the finances to, I'm going to buy a Scorpion from Fire Pants Fabrication, because I know Jake's work. I know Jake personally. He's an awesome dude. And I really like supporting good people, good companies. Yeah, he's looking to make money, and that is a viable business strategy. Starting a dealership. That's, it's the next logical step. He can't be a YouTuber forever. I don't think he wants to. So he's looking to expand his earning capabilities. Nothing wrong with that. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. I don't lament or begrudge Alec his business. Oh yeah, I'm drinking water. I have seen Jason Momoa's throwing axes. They're made by Richard Baggett. Pretty cool. Old West style Smith. Followed him on Instagram for quite a long time. I'm gonna miss this axe when it's gone. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on an order of abrasives from Gamco, so I won't be able to sand these today. But we'll get the main shaping done. I do make my own hand hammers, handles. Alec. Okay, so I've voiced my opinion on Alec several times on the Forgecast and other places. My opinion is that Alec started out as a blacksmith with a YouTube channel, but he is now a YouTuber with a blacksmith channel. His focus is on, enlarging his business, diversifying his income, and riding the money train as long as he can, which, fair enough. Can't argue with that. I would if I could. Yes, I've heard of combat abrasives. I actually had a whole bunch of combat abrasives belts a long time ago. Shredders, the 120s and 60s. Kyle Roy just recently picked up a whole bunch. appears their quality control has taken a little bit of a dive. Hey, Big Dog Forge, how's it going, Tim? Thanks for jumping on the stream, buddy. No, his business acumen's great. It's funny, I just noticed, Ben, you said that some people pass through our lives. My wife has a favorite saying, which is a reason, a season, a lifetime. Some people are with us for a reason. There's a purpose to the meeting. Some people are with us for a season, short period of time. Some people are with us for a lifetime. And the lifetime, it tends to, that list is numerical. You will have thousands more people that you meet for a reason than you have people you meet for a season. You'll have thousands more people that you meet for a season than you meet for a reason, for a lifetime. Hey, Dragon Waterforge, how you going? I am currently making a hawk handle for this Spontoon hawk head, which is going to be donated to the raffle to support Seth Wood, who lost everything. Liam Hoffman's a bit of a different thing. He never claimed to be all handmade stuff. Even in the early stages of his channel, he was running a business that provided custom axes. He's always been honest about his intentions when it comes to his business. And he does make some fantastic custom cutlery occasionally when he gets that feeling. I don't know if that's true, Gordon. I think Alec always had his purpose. One thing that a lot of people forget, especially those of us who watch the quote-unquote backyard blacksmiths, tend to forget, is that guys like Liam and Alec, and to a lesser extent myself, we're all businessmen first. We have families to provide for and weddings to plan and stuff like that. And so that has to come first over the content that we create. Recently, and if you want to have a say in how this channel continues over the next couple of months, I have a poll on my community tab on my page asking about what style of content you want from me over the next couple of months while I'm preparing for Perth Knife Show. And the big thing is that I have to do that. I have to take that time off. I don't want to stop making content for you guys, but if it comes down to a choice between running my business and making content for YouTube, the business is always going to come first, because that's what puts bread on my plate. Yeah, he passed his journeyman last year, or earlier this year. It's easy to forget when watching YouTube content that the people you're watching are sometimes professionals who don't only just make YouTube videos for fun. Part of the YouTube videos is the business plan, and that's always been Alex's intent. That's always been Alex's endeavor. Was the entire idea behind him starting his YouTube channel and uploading daily was to have a business increase, advertising, revenue. And to that extent, he has been fairly successful. Can't argue with that. I actually had exactly the same motivation when I started my YouTube channel. It was in the frame of being a business investment. All the extra time spent videoing and editing. And for those of us who run channels, like Tim, I imagine Tim could cut in on it. But videoing, editing, filming, editing, all that kind of stuff takes time. And it's not always time we have. So no, I don't begrudge Alec at all. I don't like his content, but you know, that's kind of the thing. Oh, welcome to my channel, Holler. It tends to turn into story time whenever I'm doing this kind of stuff. Hey Alan, how you going, mate? I just keep going, Matt. I just keep going. Yeah, Tim, I know the feeling. I kind of split my, I don't split my attention, I suppose, because YouTube is part of my business. If not for my wonderful patrons, I would have founded and died a long time ago, so. Yes. Yeah, Alec probably makes a little bit more than that, actually. Yeah, well, there you go. It's the octagonalized handle for the Spontoon Hawk. So that'll be the hawk that goes to the raffle. Now I'm just going to sand the bastard. Wonderful thing about having sharp tools. Ash. He makes a lot more from sponsorships. I don't think he's lost his kind of direction. I don't think he's lost his roots. The thing you got to understand is that Alec is focusing on the money. I think he's still as much of a blacksmith as he used to be. It's just that his content has had to change as he's changed his business style. his business is focused around the support and stuff. Hey, thanks, Melvin. Yeah, I'm still going to do a video on turning this into a proper chair, but, you know, it serves its purpose. I suppose this is now turned into a hand sanding shenanigans stream. No, of course not. His business, as it grows, incurs more overheads, and the more overheads he incurs, the more money he needs to make in order to keep going. Like I said, I don't have an issue with Alec. I don't have an issue with his channel or anything like that. I don't watch his content anymore, mainly because I get tired of the constant pounding of advertisers. One of his most recent series, the Johnny 5 series, I think just got to me a little bit because most of those videos weren't actually focused on the work itself. They were focused on, you know, all the other things going on, which is fine. But if I'm going to title a video about, you know, about a certain project, I'm going to expect that video to be you know, that video to be about that project, not a vlog style video. But clickbaiters got a clickbait. John Deere. Nah.
Coffee was the wrong choice.
Yep. Fair enough, John. Well, that's the type of painting. my mount. Look. Ready to be wedged. Be whoop. Zebra wood, methinks. Yeah, zebra wood. It's upside down. No, it's not. Hey, Billy. Hey, Cat. How you going? Well, I'm glad you agreed, Tim. I don't want to sound like a I don't want to sound like an idiot. Alright, so I got a chunk of some nice zebra wood here, and I'm going to cut a wedge from it. Because me like do zebra wood wedges. Just going to sand it down. All right. Whew. It's screwed in, Matt. Split wedges or the wedges split. Wedges can split. You can also use split wedges. I don't know about that, Jay. Split wedges. Yeah, no, not really. Hey, Sean Petard. You don't necessarily need the split wedges. You can, but you don't have to. Trim a little bit off this handle because it's a little long. Okay. I do glue my wedges, Jared, so got some glue. This is a very thick craft PVC. PVA, sorry, PVC. Got plastic on the mind, apparently. Here we go. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Doesn't need much. I do actually. I made a axe or hatchet and tomahawk drift in a video. Actually, Ed Saber Striker. Those were him. Yeah, if you look up tomahawk and axe drift or hatchet and tomahawk drift. I do use a hammer eye drift for my Hexhawks. Hey, Crazy Vaps! I'm handling a Spontoon Hexhawk. Hey, Denise. Type Bond 3 is not bad, yeah. So, just gonna tap this wedge in. Now it's important that your wedge is slightly wider than the eye. I like to fill the eye with my wedge if I can. And you just seat it. But a lot of people drive their wedge in from the top. It's not the right way to do it. It's the right way to do it if you want to destroy the wedge. But what you should be doing is driving it upside down. I've never split a wedge doing it this way. You get a full seating. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't split the wedge, but the wood cracked off in the eye. That was a little violent. Oops. Okay, what do I do? Queries. Why did I have to break off right there? Well, let's cut it off and see what happens. I don't play RuneScape, so I don't care. No, it's not bad enough. It's all wedged in. It just broke off a chunk at the top. Just gonna see if I can. Man, that's ugly. I don't know. That's really annoying. Okay. Take the handle off. It wasn't the wedge's problem, it was the handle's problem. I'll show you what happened. You can see here at the top, this chunk of the ash handle actually split off from the top when I drove the wedge in. It was just slightly thinner than this side, so got to get my kerf a little bit more central next time. That's why it doesn't pay to rush. But it's okay, we can fix it. We have technology. Just means a little more finagling. that out. And there's enough meat on the shoulder of this to remount. So I'll just wrap it up, stick it back in the vise. It's just going to be a slightly shorter handle. Mistakes do happen. Go. Just drill a giant. I am subscribed to Wellen. I don't play Rust. I don't have a computer that's capable of gaming, but I enjoy watching gaming streams. Yoke makes a terrible handle material. It's too brittle. It's pretty much the same here in Perth, Ed. Sorry, all. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, it doesn't. You almost never get the split, the wedge to split if you go that way. But sometimes apparently you can get the handle to split. Surprisingly, totally unintentional, but you know, you make do. Yep, you're free. Stick this in the vise, wrap it up so that it's protected from the vise jaws, because I don't want to have to go through refinishing the entire handle once this handle is seated. Right. That pencil. Have a good one, Jared. Feel free to send me more photos of your kills after you skin them, mate. Always like to hear about how my work is doing. Really need to make myself a shave horse at some point. Been on the plans for a while, but getting caught up in trying to make a living. Bloody money, you're better off without it. Not true, but some days it certainly feels like it. Right, should be enough. Where's the Spontoon head? It's going to seat nicely. So now I can just cut the kerf. Try and get it nice and central. He says as he gets it off center. Before I do that, I should probably set my set depth. Hey, Crawford, how you going, mate? I've made plenty of harpoon point knives, Cat. I mean, I made one last week. There's one. About as deep as it needs to go. Sometimes the control of a knife is easier than the draw knife. Especially when making fine adjustments. Right. Oh, finished cutting the kerf. God. You guys need to stop talking about hunting, you make me jealous. zebra wood. Zebra wood. Oh, have a good one, Melvin. See you later, back 40. All right, let's get this thing wedged. All right, take two. Bottomed up. Not the straightest wedging job I've ever done, but it'll do. Me too, Daniel. Send me some when you're done. Just trimming that sharp edge around the top of the eye, make it a little bit prettier. There we go. Cool. All right, now I just get some linseed oil. I'll oil this bad boy up. So you got the zebra wood wedge in there. Finished. Thanks, Moondog. See you later, mate. There you go. Finished Spontoon Hexhawk. Ready to throw or hack or whatever you want to do with it. It's ready to do it. Boiled linseed oil. Only ever boiled. Pizza oven bricks are normally a little too dense. Matt? Hey Logan, how you going? I'm alright. I'm finishing up now. Oh, I made your first two set of tongs, Daniel. That's cool. Tongs are always fun to make. I had a good time teaching Adam from Speargrass how to make a pair of Bladesmith tongs. It's another warm, dry, still day, which is making me mental. So that was what I set out to do today, was handle this Spontoon Hawk ready for the fundraising raffle. But yeah, that's pretty much me done for the day. I appreciate everyone for coming. I especially thank you to Tim for dropping into the stream. It was much appreciated, mate. Yeah, so that will affect the efficiency of your forge. I will do a video on that when I finally build mine. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be checking out now. I'm going to go spend the rest of the day with my wife, I think. Just hang out, chill out for a bit. It's been a bit of a rough week, if I'm honest. So, appreciate every one of you. Go listen to the Forgecast if you haven't already. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that kind of stuff. We've recently uploaded a new episode. And I will see you on Wednesday with another video. Go and check out that poll on my community tab. Go check that out and vote for how you want to see my content over the next 2 months, because I'm going to be going into prep for Perth Knife Show and need to kind of change things. So make sure you go and vote so that I know what you're thinking. And yeah, I will see you Wednesday. Cheers, guys.